didn't have the really or the first-hand information. When people, there's this saying that when I see, I remember. When I hear from somebody from the practical point of view, it's always there. So from the resource people who came and spoke about their own experience, it has really enlightened me, that's really educated me the dangers on the road. The journey is not easy. If you take your studies, your practical lessons serious, there are more future, there are more brighter things here in Ghana. After this workshop, I'm expecting to hear more because I think there are a lot to be told.
Okay, I'm glad I was being chosen to be part of this training, and with this training has also helped me to get more information about the migration, and also with some of the channels that you gave to us that we can give it to our students when they complete schools, they can apply to also use the correct way to migrate to Europe. It can also help me to educate my students upon that.
It actually changed my perception when it comes to this irregular migration. I would like to learn more about the irregular migration or migration in itself, where we could assist students to know the right routes, like the educational routes, which is one, the skill routes, which is one, so that we could enlighten our students and open their mindset towards migration issues. I'm within the technical institution, so I would rather counsel them to use their skill to assess the right routes to go or to travel outside, so that they wouldn't have to take the irregular routes, but rather take the regular routes or the proper routes. What I would say is that as a country, we should also look more into the counseling within the various schools, because we realize that people do not actually understand what counseling is. There's a difference between advice and counseling, because counseling, we go into detail to get the perception of the individual, the mindset of the individual, the personality, which is related to his or her work force. So we need to look at counseling, or let me say guidance and counseling in our various institutions, so that the counselors will help the student to develop themselves and also to help them restructure their mind about the illegal traveling. So that is the little that I can say. Thank you.
So my name is Lord Bobby. I am the local job service officer for Sanzule. I work with VIS Ghana. And as a job service officer, I am responsible for building the capacity of students, placing them on internship programs, and then collaborating with companies such that our students can transition from the vet center to the job market or industry. I think that the participants have been impacted in such a way that this training has exposed them to the realities they might meet when they get to Europe, so that when they go back to their classrooms and communities, they can actually inform and create awareness about the realities that exist on the ground. I think that a project like this would help build the capacity of teachers in two ways. Number one, the teachers are in direct contact with the students and the youth of the community. So if they have the information, when the students come to them, they can offer the counseling services to these students, so that the students will be properly informed. You know, as youth, they like to fly or go with whatever they hear from their peers. Some of those information are not accurate, or they may be half-truths. So when teachers have the full facts of the issues, they're able to counsel them in such a way that they take decisions that are not detrimental to them. And because when you come to our various vet centers, the curriculums are developed together with industry. So industry makes input about the current needs that they have. So when you come to all our vet centers, we emphasize on students going to industries, to companies, to actually embark on internship programs. And these internships range from 2 months to 3 months. Over there, they are able to learn together with the help of industry supervisors to sharpen their skills and then their trade as well. So the work-based learning program experience helps students to develop a comprehensive skill set such that when they leave school, they are ready for the job market. The next steps should be that we should support these young people who have completed their vet education to actually have like an incubator where they can start and be mentored, be given the necessary capital, even if it's in the form of loans that can help them to start, so that when the business is doing well, they pay back so that other people can benefit from the same skill. They are going to employ people in the community, they are going to employ their colleagues who also complete the vet education, and it's going to have a ripple effect in the community and then the economy as a whole. The way to develop a nation is through industrialization. So the more we train students to have the requisite skills in TVET, then they can go on to fit into industry and then make industry productive. So our young people are committed to work, they have the talent, they are willing and able to work, but the issue is that the system doesn't give them the needed support. So we usually require the intervention of other international development agencies, civil society organizations, NGOs to come in to fill in the gap. If you're watching this and you can support us in any way, please reach out and then help the youth of Ghana, help them realize their dreams and potentials, and help them build a better future and an economy for our country. Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much.